second and goal for the offense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense facing second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. And the Hornets offense takes the field now. In the last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So a sort of unsatisfying result for the new boy here. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. Off the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
It's an out on the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Ran by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU.
Bringing it out, it's Bailey. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A play action looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The pass rush closing in. Good pass
play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. It's Payne. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Goes on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. TCU 10. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
Touchdown, Houston. Add 6 more points to the total. Almost set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Houston 21, TCU 10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Makes the grab. It's James.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Oh, he makes the catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, TCU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And a timeout is called in important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17.
Houston, 28. TCU, 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a 1-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quick throw over the middle. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw behind it.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Graham behind the line. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
Spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Houston has moved into the red zone. Here's the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Trying to find some room. It's Wiggins. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. They stopped him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Houston, 38. TCU, 24.
Bringing it out. It's Bailey. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the TCU offense
TCU offense
will take over.
is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
They try to sneak it for the first.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, remember in college football, just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Point after, up and good.
TCU, 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to 35.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Anytime a quarterback and the receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking for some space. It's Sanford. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What? This is a cheating game, dog. But we won, so whatever. That could have been your best game, but you threw 2 picks. Could have been your best game. They threw TDs. He was going crazy. 143. No touchdowns though. Watkins was balling too.